Good morning. This is a live stream for those who didn't know and need to watch it later. And most of you are probably asleep. But for the working public, this is for you. This is the starting lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. What's up, Supreme 1K? I see you. Dwayne Wade was the last finishing piece in the starting lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James is the only player that's playing his original position. Everyone else is either new or have moved positions. The Cleveland Cavaliers are the oldest team in the NBA. You know, Kevin loves no spring chicken. We already know about old man Bron and Grandpa Wade. Now you got Clam Chowder and Mr. Glass, Derrick Rose. And he's no spring chicken either. Now, when we look at this starting lineup, this isn't bad. I mean, this is actually the lineup I expected. What else could it be? On paper, it's not bad, but I mean, if out of what they have for starting lineup, did you think old man Bron was gonna go with the Smoke Brothers? He selected these guys. He selected all of these players. Meaning, he brought J.R. Spliff over there. He brought Sherbet Ice Cream. Those was his boys. He brought them over there. He's the reason the Smoke Brothers are in the league. Scared? Scared of what? Scared of this? Of course he upset. J.R. Spliff is looking like, man, I did all this, hit all these shots, and now look at me. I'm cashed out. So you should be upset. Look at that lineup. I would be upset. He hot and cold, though. But he's always been that. But you know what you say? Wait till JR get back. That's what y'all used to say. Wait till JR get back. Wait till JR get back. Wait till JR get back. So now he can come off the bench with the Smoke Brothers. They are now unified on the bench, like I told you they would, with Tristan Kardashian, and who's still confused as to why he's on the bench. He don't like my girl, man. But this whole team has been selected. LeBron has selected almost every player on this team. You know, the fact that they got Clam Chowder. Exactly. And the fact that they were able to get Clam Chowder, that just shows you the depth of the whole ring. And I'm not even going to make it an individual video. A lot of people are expecting me to. But I'll let you see it for yourself. Don't take it from me. There's your guy right there, Labyrinth. And what does it say as the title? LeBron James on the All-Star game format. We had to do something. Who the hell is we? I told you this was his idea. Kev, there you go. We had to do something. We had to do something. Now let's go to his exact statement. I don't want to put any words in his mouth. Even though he's probably putting a lot of other stuff in his mouth. Don't want to mess with nothing he putting in his mouth. I don't see it as a bad idea. We had to do something. The All-Star game has been pretty bad the last couple of years, just from a competition standpoint. Trying to switch it up. See, look, he's comparing it to the dunk contest. See, somebody needs to be able to challenge him and say, the problem isn't the personnel. The competition, how this is going to improve competition. You guys are all All-Stars. You're still picking 12 from the East and 12 from the West. So it's still the same damn thing, you moron. All it is that you get to pick who you want on your team. The problem ain't the players. It's what they're doing on the court. Nobody's playing ball. They just walking down there letting people score. That's the problem. It ain't the personnel, dummy. But this is the kind of mind you let ruin your league. That's the kind of mind you let ruin your league. And y'all sit there and defend his behavior. Over and over again, you keep defending him. Oh, LeBron ain't had nothing to do with that. He ain't got nothing to do with that. What happened? We had to do something. There's your Queen James. We had to do something. See, people was like, man, I don't want to make LeBron James videos. I really don't. That is not what I want to do with Queen James. I mean, this guy's suspect. We all know that. Feminine, lot of feminine tendencies on this person. Yeah, he was real funny and he was real funny in Trainwreck. Playing himself. Yeah, literally he got a I think it literally he has some Odell in him. I mean, he's never on that level of no Michael Jordan. He's not built like that. Michael Jordan has never picked a player to be on his team. Ever. Michael Jordan has never picked a player to be on his team, and he won 6 NBA championships without doing that. Never. This guy didn't pick 6 people just this season. That's why I'll keep talking with Kev. How you gonna keep arguing with me over this guy? You and Jay. How in the world are y'all gonna keep defending this guy? How you get this guy the credit when if somebody come with 15 team players, that's a whole nother team and a bench. You come in on another team with 15 other players. Michael Jordan selected Dennis Rodman? Are you serious? The Bulls selected Dennis Rodman. They needed Dennis Rodman. Michael did not go and recruit no Dennis Rodman. What super team did Michael Jordan beat? What is a super team? You mean the Phoenix Suns wasn't a super team? You mean the Portland Trail Blazers wasn't a super team? You mean the Utah Jazz wasn't a super team? They got 2 Hall of Famers on their team. With a possible third if Hornacek ever go. They had Brian Russell. They had personnel. So you got to understand, teams was deep then. They had something called a bench. They're a lot deeper than now. They wasn't just 3 players, superstar players on the team. They actually had centers. They actually played basketball. It wasn't this arcade rookie league that you play in today that LeBron James then made because he can't play structured basketball. They actually, well, you couldn't play defense on anybody. Imagine if you're allowed to play defense on LeBron James. This bum can't even average 30. Well, see, the thing is, and I'm going to get to that. Good morning. Of course, Michael Jordan played with hand-checking rules and dominated and still scored. Do you think this guy could have played in a hand-check league? All the hits and blows. You think he could have mentally dealt with Detroit Pistons? The Knicks? Hell, the Milwaukee Bucks with Jack Sigma? No, he wouldn't know nothing about that. Frank Brakowski, these guys would have mentally broke him down. He's mentally getting broke down now for somebody calling him the B word. Very sugarish. Very sugarish, if you ask me. But that's your guy, Queen James. Don't call me the B word. I can't take it. Don't insult my manhood. Act like a man, you get treated like a man. Nobody ever called Kobe the B word. They'll yell, they'll do anything they want. But you know what they ain't gonna do? They ain't gonna call him the B word. Nobody on that basketball court gonna call him that. You can call him anything you want. You can switch. You can swing on him. Try to do whatever you want. Yeah, did he not go for the BS with Barnes trying to punk him and throw the ball in his face? And he ain't going with that. He knew Kobe ain't the one. Yeah, Chris Childs hit him, and then he ran because Kobe, that mama was coming out. Man, you think Marion punked some LeBron? I mean, oh yeah, he did punk LeBron. He, I thought you were finna say Kobe Bryant. I'm like, no way. But yeah, this punk come out talking about some. We had to do something about the All-Star game. Who is we? Who is we? You are not the league, remember? So all you Cleveland Cavalier fans talking about LeBron ain't had nothing to do with it. We had to do something. Said it out of his own mouth. We had to do something. Queen James has come out and claimed it. Now, I could have made a whole nother video based off that, and I said, nah, I'm going to combine it in one video because I don't want to keep making these LeBron James videos because I cannot stand them. Well, Trubinsky has got a lot to learn, but he's what the Chicago Bears need, some excitement. Because Glennon definitely wasn't going to be anything exciting. The Bears fans was actually celebrating in a loss. That's what I'm saying. You're going to lose anyway. You might as well lose. You got an idiot coach, so you're going to lose. But you might as well lose, playing your young guy who's going to bring some energy to the game. How am I hating? LeBron James just came out and told you out of his own mouth we had to do something about the All-Star game. Who is we? You're not. If you want to improve the game, you improve your play. It ain't got nothing to do with the personnel. And what changes did you make besides that you can pick who you want to be on your team? You still picking 12 from the East and 12 from the West. So you didn't change anything, dummy. Still the same thing. That's like saying 3 plus 1 versus 1 plus 3. It's still 4, you idiot. But I forgot. You didn't take any classes when you was in high school. You just had people do your work for you. Too busy rubbing soap on Dwayne Wade in showers. Queen James. That's your hero. Now, let's get back to the starting lineup. The starting lineup that Cleveland proposes out here is not bad. This is the lineup you're supposed to have. The lineup they got on the court is the lineup they're supposed to have. Out of what they have, that is the best lineup they can put out there on the floor. You got rid of all the old spare parts. Old Richard Jefferson, Thomas Jefferson, who Braun got on the team. Channing Frye, another guy that Braun got on the team. Old man Braun want his buddies on the team. The Smoke Brothers, J.R. Spliff and Sherbet Ice Cream. All them guys who, your homeboys, you got them sitting on the bench getting millions of dollars. A bunch of spare parts that wouldn't even be in the NBA right now. None of them guys deserve to be in the league, and you already know it. Jefferson been done 10 years ago. Yeah, if you kiss his butt, he'll put you on the team. But now he got his favorite buddy in there. Because he needs somebody to close for him. Because he can't close the game. How they going to cut Jefferson? He's about 65 years old. Either you keep him on the team or not. They'll cut him when it's playoff time. When they get down to final roster, then he can go into retirement because who's going to pick up Jefferson? And the thing about it is Jefferson is better than about 6 of the players on the team. Now, Fry, he can't run. There's no way he can't even run with Golden State. He's a standstill shoot type person. And that's not going to work running with Golden State. Other teams like Houston, Golden State, they'll run you out the gym. So when they play the Knicks or somebody, Fry could play. But he's 1 foot in the grave. But you got Mr. Glass, Derrick Rose starting until Isaiah Thomas get there. And then you got old man Bron, Grandpa Wade, Clam Chowder, and Kevin No Love. You got all of that's your starting 5. And that's fine. If you want to go in like that, that is perfectly fine. Lewis, there's a whole video about Jamel Hill on my page that has thousands of views. Go check it out. Now, how many of those players did LeBron James pick? Out of his whole team, how many players on that team did he pick? Mr. Glass, Derrick Rose. He brought in Derrick Rose. That's why I'm combining everything in this video, because I do not want to make videos. Everybody wanted me to make this video. This would have been a separate video from the lineup video, but it's all combined with this guy talking about we had to do something about the All-Star game. Who is we? You're not the league, remember? And all you Cavs fans talking about he ain't had nothing to do with the All-Star game thing. He comes right here and takes credit for it. We had to do something. And somebody should have been in there and challenged him and said, we are the players, had to do something. We are the players. That's the we you talking about? We had to do something. Did the players do something? Or did the office do something? That's a quote, man, Patricia. That's a quotation mark. We had to do something. Do you want to hear his actual statement? Okay, let me zone in on his actual quote from his statement. There it is. That's his statement. I don't see it as a bad idea. We had to do something. The All-Star game has been pretty bad for the last couple of years from a competition standpoint. That is correct. From a competition standpoint, you're not competing. So the problem isn't the people and the personnel and who's on the teams. The problem is you're not playing no defense and you're just standing there while people are dunking a basketball. So it ain't about switching it up like the dunk contest. You're not making it a contest. You're making it a scrimmage. You people standing around while other people dunking. Nobody playing. So yeah, it's ridiculous to watch. So it's not the personnel that's out there, because you still picking 12 from the East, 12 from the West. So what difference does it make? You still got the same people out there. You just get to pick who you want on your team, just like you do in the real game. So who would come up with that idea? Oh, the person that's been picking people on his team for years. Who screwed up the whole NBA? LeBron James. So now you got all these players doing the same thing he did, but y'all want to go against Kevin Durant. That just shows you the stupidity of people. Let's go against Kevin Durant. Let's find one player to do it, but let's omit all the stuff he done did and give him all the credit for it. That's what you did. Y'all managed to give him all the credit, and when things go wrong, he gets none of the blame. Now you got everybody going to teams. You got Chris Paul and them all on the Houston Rockets. You got everybody all on OKC. Now they're super teams. Who orchestrated this? Oh, LeBron James. Queen James. Queen did it. Talking about no. Nah, Queen did it. No, the Celtics were old. See, that's what y'all don't understand. When people are near retirement or old, they had already been in the league for years. They were old. They're near retirement. That's what you do. You go somewhere to try to get a title. You didn't try to get one on your own for a while. Didn't work out. You get the team together. That's what happened. Ray Allen had been on 3-4 teams already. He was at the end of his rope. Kevin Garnett had played for Minnesota for 35,000 years. They weren't going nowhere. And they were in a rebuilding standpoint. And he had a lot of options on where he wanted to go. And where he should be. So stop playing. LeBron James orchestrated a plan to abuse the free agency market. So that's what he did. He abused the free agency market and played a game. When they went in there, they made a deal overseas when they did the Olympics. LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, and Dwayne Wade all came up with this idea that when their contracts is up, because they all came in at the same time, when it was time to renew their deals, instead of taking the max contract of 6 years, they were going to take 3-year deals. They all negotiated it. They had the same agent. And he said, let's not go for the 6 years. Let's all do 3. And then we'll go play for less money somewhere. When the deal is up, we'll take less money, go play on the team, and then we can take the max option when it's over. That way we can all play together and get a championship. That was the collusion that LeBron James did. Colluding with other players to meet up and play on the same team. He started that out, and sure enough, they did it. Went over there to Miami. Then Melo wasn't with the plan no more. Melo's like, I'm taking the 6-year deal. So Melo didn't go along with the plan. Melo was like, nah, man, I ain't about leaving no money on the table. So once he did that, Melo decided to stay with Denver and sign a 6-year deal. And when he did it, he did a 6-year, $100-something million deal. Well, LeBron, Dwayne Wade, they both took 3-year deals. Lewis, are you on drugs? This is history. This is what happened. How he told me, Lewis, it actually happened. You do know there's a such thing as like history? I don't know if you ever did work in school. The stuff that's in the books. Yeah, that's how I got the answers. This actually happened. So after this accomplishment was done, they had to bring another player in because they didn't have enough. Chris Bosh ended up taking Melo's place. So they brought in Chris Bosh. And then they brought in Mike Miller and all these other players. LeBron came in with about 7, 8 players on that Miami team. So my thing is to the Cleveland fans, how is he great when he's bringing like 15 other people with him? He's bringing a whole team. So it's not him, it's him and a bunch of other people. Why y'all single him out? Because Chris Bosh and them won the championship. He the reason they lost to Dallas. Wade and Bosh did their jobs. LeBron didn't do his. Patricia, he never made anybody better. He didn't make Chris Bosh better. Chris Bosh was already averaging 24 and 8 before he even met LeBron James. Kyrie was an all-star before he even met LeBron James. Dwayne Wade, do we even need to continue with this process? All these guys, do you think Clam Chowder, Kevin No Love, Derrick Rose, Grandpa Wade, all these guys were somebody before they even met this bum? So they were something without him. Kevin Love game has went to the toilet since he been with LeBron James. Why he ain't improved Kevin Love? Did he make Kevin Love better? With him, it's always an excuse. Y'all always make an excuse to defend his behavior. And it's ridiculous. I know. Queen James. Y'all catch him in the shower with Dwayne Wade. I'll be like, look at that. He in the shower with Wade. What is he doing? They butt naked in the shower. Oh, man, that's a fraternity thing. He ain't went to no fraternity. He went to high school. He went straight from high school to the league. Oh, man, he got low blood sugar. He didn't know what was going on. Y'all will make every excuse for this man in the book. He got low blood sugar, man. That's all that was. He was delirious. And what did I tell you? Didn't I tell you he was going to change the playoffs? Didn't I tell you they was going to go to a 1-16 system like college? They finna ruin the entire NBA. He don't want no East and West. He just want to keep putting people on his team that he want. If you think I like this bum, no way. I like basketball. I like the sport. I don't like somebody coming in here ruining the league. And y'all comparing them and putting them on the level of real NBA players like Kobe Bryant. I'm like, Michael Jordan. I'm like, these guys were actual players. This guy cries. They would have ran him out of the gym. He's an emotional Scottie Pippen. He's a Scottie Pippen with less handles. That's him. Now, if the NBA decided they wanted to build the NBA and the league around Scottie Pippen, you would have seen this a lot earlier. But they told Scottie, F you, these are the rules. And you got to play by them. So he had no choice. LeBron, he couldn't make it. He can't make it now. So, of course, he wouldn't have made it in the 90s. He told you he would have averaged probably 8 points a game coming off the bench. He wouldn't even start it. Now, moving right along, we'll get back to Queen James in a minute. But now let's talk about this lineup again, what we initially got here for. Kevin No Love is now playing the center position so they can make room for Clam Chowder because all he wants to do is stand at the top of the key. So that's the only thing he could do. He can't play in the post. You know, he's too stiff. And then you got old man Braun and the only one playing his position of point forward or whatever they want to call him. Grandpa Wade, you know, he going to play for about 20, 30 games before you sit out another 50. Then you got Mr. Glass, Derrick Rose. So this is a good, you know, he's taking the spot, and I wish Derrick well. I like Derrick Rose. You know, it's sad to see him with a team like this, but like, I had no problem with Wade. Wade's just done. That's just it. I just know when people done. And I'm like, you done, Wade. It's over. People talking about a reverse slam he got. And I'm like, he did a reverse slam. Big deal. When it's real, Wade going to be injured. He going to be hurt. He going to be on the pad. Now, what this is supposed to do is strengthen their second team. Because the Cavs believe that their second team is like where the problem lies. Like now they should have a stronger second team coming off the bench because they didn't have bench scoring before. So let's see who's coming off the bench. You got Sherbet Ice Cream. You got J.R. Spliff. And who else? Thomas Jefferson. You got Thomas Jefferson coming in there. His old self. Tristan Kardashian as the center. Are you serious? Oh, Channing Frye ain't playing until, he just going to be on the pad. And then old man Brian, he ain't coming out the game, so he going to play with them too. So he ain't going to get no rest. Now, out of all these guys, you tell me who's the defensive stopper in this starting five? It wasn't Lou's call to have him benched. It's the guy you see in the middle of this photo. That's how Sherbet Ice Cream got benched. But if you're Tristan Kardashian, this is the best thing that ever happened. Because this is a realization. They know you a bum. They all bums. You know how many of these players will be in the D League? Starting with J.R. Spliff. They should be making $9,000 a month. Because that's what Sherbet Ice Cream headed. D League. But this is the bums that he picked. He brought Kevin Love over. He brought Derrick Rose over. He brought Wade over. He didn't bring Clam Chowder over. He drove Kyrie off the team. Clam Chowder just came in a package deal. He brought in Channing Frye. Thomas Jefferson, he got him up there because that's his buddy. He makes him laugh, so he's on the team. But this is the best that they could do with the lineup. I don't have a problem with this. Even though Calderon, I think, put him on the second team before Rose go there. Oh, a lot of you saw my video, huh? I appreciate that. Y'all saw about my video talking about Queen James. I actually told y'all about him. You could hear the sugar in his voice. And I told y'all to go watch Trainwreck. And if you saw he's on my Instagram, you already saw what went down. With old Queen James. I'm like, there is a lot of sugar in his voice. You can hear it. And not only that, quite sure he got a whole bowl of Skittles. And he tasting the rainbow. Oh, you think it's jokes, don't you? Y'all just think I'm just being funny, right? Are y'all ready for the second round? Y'all ready for the second round? Okay, hit the second round. There your boy, Queen James. Spandex. Brokeback Mountain Part 2. Starring Queen James and his best buddy. Kyrie's like, man, I'm out. Oh, what you talking about? Gabby know he's soft and sweet. She the one bossing him around. You see, they married and she didn't take his name at all. Her name ain't Union Wade. She's like, my name gonna stay Union. I ain't taking your name, chump. Now get in there and do what I tell you to do. All right. People in the league, they already know about Wade. He's soft. He can't be with no chick that don't boss him around. You see his first baby mama, how ruthless she was. There you Queen James. Told you, I ain't gonna make all these videos. It's gonna be all in one. Y'all getting a smorgasbord today. Well, just look up the biogenics lab controversy. Queen James. Get it, girl. We got no affiliation with this dude. Don't put no affiliation with us with Queen James. Yeah, he got his back. Way back. Oh, yeah. Told you, they ain't gonna survive the second round. That shirt. People talk, you know. I know people that wear shirts like that. And they ain't in the men's department. Queen James. Yeah, and then when it come out later, don't say nobody told you. Don't say nobody told you. Don't say nobody told you. You can hear the sugar in the voice. See, when he do the NBA, when he do his talking and stuff he put his NBA voice on, his tough guy voice. Yeah, I'm tough, man, it's Braun, we had to do this, man. That's that tough Braun. But when he's normally around other people, this what he really sound like.
James. Hey. Like, your watch costs more than my apartment.
Oh, this thing? Oh, that was a gift. We watching Downton Abbey later?
If I get out of here on time, yeah, we could watch it. If not, let's do it tomorrow.
What? Listen, I'm watching it tonight because I'm not going to go to practice in the morning and all the guys are talking about it and I'm left out.
But hey, do what you gotta do.
All right. Can you validate my parking, please?
I don't validate. You should talk to Cheryl.
Okay. All right. Take care. Nice meeting you.
Bye, LeBron. Right. Thanks, buddy.
Cheryl, can you validate my parking, please?
Apartment.
Oh, this ain't.
He was playing himself. So if he's acting, what is he acting? He's playing himself. You hear the guy say, all right, LeBron? How's it bad acting? He playing himself. He don't have to act. All he had to do was be LeBron James. It's just that that's the first time y'all met LeBron James. Now you see what Lambo was talking about. Yeah, what was funny about that? Only thing funny about it was him. He was funny. Yeah, he talked that way. That's how he really talked. But when he do his ESPN NBA voice, that's when he got to put that fake LeBron voice on. But If you watch some of his Instagram videos. Go watch some of his Instagram videos. You'll start to hear the real LeBron. That sugar right in that voice. You start to hear that sugar right in the voice. Tell you, that boy eating Skittles. That boy is eating some Skittles. Tasting the rainbow. Yeah, I don't want to believe it. I know. Tough pill to swallow. Well, I got to expose him. So therefore, when somebody try to come and defend him, y'all will come smash all that down. And say, well, explain this. All I'm doing is giving y'all the ammunition. I'm giving all y'all the ammunition. When someone tries to tell you Kevin Durant is not better than LeBron James, you go, what? in what universe? And they keep telling you LeBron finna win MVP, in what universe? Yeah, Clam Chop. Who else was gonna start? Shannon Fried, Thomas Jefferson. Who else was you gonna put in there? Tristan Kardashian. There's nobody else to put. Yes, for my Star Wars fans here who missed the live chat that I did earlier. You need Jeff. Jeff Green is about as old as dirt. Jeff Green is great. He's a workhorse. He's good. You're going to need him for the second team. He's a come off the bench guy. He's not a starter. As I keep trying to tell you, his career high is what? 12, 13 points a game? You're right. Let him come off the bench. He's good. That's his role. He's good in spots. So you let him play in spots. They actually got this right. I will get that down and give Cleveland credit for that. They got this part right. Now, when Isaiah Thomas come back, D-Rose go to the bench. Mr. Glass, Derrick Rose, go to the bench.
There's a party that like Derek.
You know all the folks that died out of that? Do your pimp voice like I...
Reportedly that he made his mom. I know Lambo that's
doing my career, man.
Situation.
Man, right now they're just coming from the depths of Lambo, man. You know, I ain't fucking with nobody, man. I'm just doing my career, man. You know, I understand that I ain't perfect, man, you know. And life, man, brings some certain things up, man, that, you know, everything don't stay the same. But I know I ain't perfect. But one thing I could say, that I love my wife. And every day I with my wife, I love my wife. So, I know, like, again, I'm not perfect. So motherfuckers need to stop acting like they perfect before I go to exposing you motherfuckers. So, stop motherfucking fucking with me, man. You know what the fuck I'm talking to, man. Stop putting motherfucking shit on my name, slander my name, for I fucking expose you. You know what my eyes saw? You dirtier than me, man. Don't make me fucking expose you, man. I'm telling you, leave Lambo the fuck alone. You know I don't give a fuck. Just leave me the fuck alone before I expose you, man. I'm telling you right now. Straight up.
That's LeBron James' stepdaddy. And you never heard from Lambo again. So let me tell you this right now. Queen James what'd he say? I'ma expose you. You know what my eyes done saw.
Than me, man. Don't make me fucking expose you, man. I'm telling you, leave Lambo the fuck alone. You know with me, man. You know what the fuck I'm talking to, man. Stop putting motherfucking shit on my name. Stop acting like they perfect before I go to exposing you motherfuckers. So, stop motherfucking fucking with me, man. You know what the fuck I'm talking to, man. Stop putting motherfucking shit on my name, slander my name, for I fucking expose you. You know what my eyes saw? You dirtier than me, man. Don't make me fucking expose you, man. I'm telling you, leave Lambo the fuck alone. You know I don't give a fuck.
Now, what did he find out and did he expose on Queen James? What did he find out on Queen? You don't say expose. You know what my eyes then saw. Did he see this? Did he see that? Did he see that shirt? Did he see Queen? Did Queen come out? Did Queen come out? He saw the Queen. He saw him play the Raining Man. It's raining, man. Hallelujah. He saw that in his playlist. Oh, I bet he saw a lot. That shirt says a lot. That shirt talking. That shirt and them glasses is talking. That whole look is talking right now. You can go see this whole look in that shirt and them glasses over there on the north side of Chicago right now. You dirtier than me, man. Don't make me expose you. Now you go tell them LeBron supporters to come on. What's their excuse for this? What are the Queen James excuses for this? I gotta know. Somebody gonna have to tell us something. It's gonna all come out. And when it all come out, y'all gonna know where you heard it first. Enjoy your day. I'm out. I'm going to do a live breakdown on this page too, and I'll explain the new Star Wars trailer because the casual fans are a little confused. So I'll explain it to y'all later.